What a look. What a way to start this off. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yeah. A whole new week of videos coming at you. I woke up today and I feel like so much better, like a light switch. Still got a little bit of snot and things going on, but like ultimately I like woke up feeling so much better and I'm so clearly excited about this. So I started my workout journey again. I have been talking about this trainer forever and always, not sponsored, don't even know her, but her name's Carolyn Gervin. And she started like a 50-day program back, and I had just started it when I got sick. So I finally feel good enough today. So I did the very first workout of her series. So here's a little inspiration if you have been needing someone to inspire you to get started on a fitness journey. I started today, day one. So I'll leave the information below if you want to join me on that. But today, since I have the energy and the time, I figured I'd start working on stuff around the house that I've been putting off. I finally called a plumber because our sink has been leaking. Like, oh my God. If you guys own a home, or even if you don't, if you rent and you know, are sort of in charge of the home, you take care of the home, I feel like you'll appreciate this. Our sink has been leaking for the last, like, I don't know, it feels like a month, and we just keep dumping out this bowl because we don't want to deal with it. I think our garbage disposal just needs to be replaced. So I finally called the plumber. They'll be here next week to deal with that. Just little things like that. Like, I started this wallpaper journey and just never finished it. So I think I'm gonna attack that today. And also this cabinet broke yesterday. So basically it was like a 2-cabinet thing that like curls out, and it has this intense mechanism that just constantly is breaking and is so hard to fix. So I think what I'm gonna do is take this off and make it like an open concept thing, and I'll put all these cute glassware that I've been wanting to display anyways in there. And I was thinking that I would line the back with the matching wallpaper. However, by the way, if I say this all out loud, then I can hold myself accountable and you guys can hold me accountable for actually getting this done. But if you guys have been following my journey, I have been doing room makeovers for friends and family members. And so if they get wallpaper, most of the time, we don't end up using all of it. So I just have like stacks of boxes of extra wallpaper. And there's one in particular in there that I really like. And I think I'd rather have it in my kitchen than the one that's currently there. And I can move the one that's currently there into my bathroom. So I wanna lay it out, take out all that stuff, and see if I have enough. And if I do, I might try to hang some wallpaper myself. This was a peel and stick one that I really like, and it was very easy to use, but I think I'm gonna try to learn how to do regular wallpaper myself. So that's the agenda today. And or maybe I'll just lay on the couch and catch up on TV I've been missing out on. What do you think? What are you doing down there? You look like such a dog right now. What are you doing? You're just hanging out? Why is she out? Oh my God. Hi. Hi. Are you feeling better too? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hi. Here's your official motivation to get shit you've been putting off done. Pause the video. Head on over to that laundry pile, or that mess in the corner, or that litter box that you have yet to touch. Let's do this. So I literally just shove things in here and shove it in the corner, and I haven't looked through any of this in a while. So let's take a look. Now that I'm looking, I'm afraid I didn't even keep the wallpaper that I was hoping to have, but do I need this? No, I don't need this. Why am I holding on to this? This is available anytime you could need. I need to get rid of this. Same with this. Joybird sent me these samples, which are really great, but I'm just not doing enough right now to justify holding on to all these samples. Right? See, this is where I start to get like, but maybe I might need these in the future. This is a clear semi-gloss that I got for rocks that we used during our wedding. People like wrote little intentions on them, like little stones, and I need to do this. So I'm gonna put this aside and maybe that'll be a project that we will do today. Oh yeah, I have all this spray paint. Oh, I have all this paint. Am I ever gonna use this? Oh, this is cute. This is from that vinyl company. This was a sample. Get Kooky, who I've talked about a lot. This is really cute, but I don't need it, so I guess I should throw it out, right? Or do I need this one little piece of vinyl? Throw it out. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh, but for my doll houses that I never finished. Okay, yeah, so this is all just spray paint and paint that I obviously used on a project, but I doubt I'll ever use again. I don't know where to put all this stuff. By the way, I got this for Christmas. Jeff got me this, and I did use it the other day, and it worked really, really well. So if you're looking for a small screwdriver, this thing is awesome, and I'm going to show you guys when we take off the doors in the kitchen. Really cool. More wallpaper samples. I feel like it's okay, and I can get rid of these. I can always reorder them. And these were very useful at the time. Unless I'm doing this job like full time, I just simply can't hold on to all of it. So if you needed someone to tell you to throw it out, I am here to tell you to throw it out. All right. Our friend got us this paper, which is so fun. This wrapping paper with Courtney's face on it. It's hysterical. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but can't get rid of that. Okay. So let's take a look at the wallpaper and what we have left over. Oh yeah, this is the wallpaper from our office, which I really love. I don't think I want to repeat the pattern, but there's so much of this. I mean, there's just so much. I feel like this is worth hanging on to if we ever move and want to use this pattern again, because I think this is awesome. It looks so good in the office. So the problem is this stuff is just so bulky, but at least they give you these boxes, which helps. We're just kind of like outgrowing our space, so I need to continue to get rid of stuff because the cabinets in here, we just don't have that much. So, you know, we're not gonna get like a storage unit or anything like that. So we have to declutter to be able to survive. Otherwise we're gonna just like be living amongst all of our stuff. So it's hard to do, but it's worth doing it. This is the paper that I love so much. I thought about doing this in my bathroom since we had leftovers. I did this was for my first room makeover in the twins room. And it's this great sort of Palm Springs 60s vibe, and it's so pretty. It looks, I mean, it's hard telling this, but it looks so cool up close and personal. I just don't think I have enough, and I don't really have a place for it, so I'm going to consider tossing this, which is disheartening. Oh, there's so much of it. You know what, maybe I'm gonna give it to the family that I did this for and see if they want to use it in like a bathroom or something. It's probably the right thing to do. Let them decide. Ultimately, they paid for it anyways, and I'm not gonna be using it in our house, so I will definitely do that. Oh my god, yeah, there's a whole nother roll of it. My god. There's an A and a B to this one. So yeah, I definitely think I should give this to them. And lastly, there's more of it. Wait a second. If that's the case, then the plaid that I wanted to use in there is gone, or I shoved it somewhere else. Great. That means I have to go through other cabinets. You know what? It's early. I got all day. See if I can find it. So this is our utility closet, which is a absolute mess. Every time we open this thing up, like something falls out. It's just a nightmare. And I have so much paint and random stuff up there, so I think I'm gonna just go for it, start pulling stuff down, because then I can kind of assess what we can get rid of and what we need to keep. So this is your sign to open those closets that you've been avoiding. You could do it. I'm really going for it today.
You asked me to film you being, and I quote, fucking awesome.
Dude, I'm fucking changing the filter right now.
You are now, quote, doing everything that you asked me to do.
Show them the closet though, for real.
It's true. I was asked to reorganize this closet, and I said I'd get to it, but I was doing things. But then Lisa decided to be
Fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome. Do all the things that she asked me to do.
Also, take them on a tour of the kitchen, what we did.
What we did.
What I did.
I think this is a great lesson for people in that instead of asking others to do the things that are on your list, go ahead, seize life by the nads and do it yourself.
Dude, look how disgusting this is. We've been breathing that in. That's COVID right there.
Yeah, you can see all the cocoa.
All right, it's 2 o'clock. I started this project at like 10:30, so I feel like I deserve a break. I'm having a smoothie, but this does look really good. I did not find the wallpaper as I had intended. That's why I started this whole thing. But I've been putting this off forever and it's finally looking pretty good. Except that like something dropped and now the water heater is making a weird sound, which is alarming. I'm gonna have to call them and inquire about that. Great, it's always something. Next, after I take a sufficient break, I'm gonna conquer this. Took off the door, which it looks kind of weird right now, but I actually think once I clear it out and put pretty stuff in there, it's gonna look really cool and I'm actually very excited about it. So, I need a break and I need a coffee. This is your reminder to do the same. Hydrate, caffeinate, and let's keep going. I'm really going for it today, guys. I'm lining the back of this so that we can put all the cute glasses up there.
Surprise, we're having a baby and we're gonna Harry Potter it by shoving it in that cupboard.
Don't think that late at night when I'm like struggling to sleep and I think about literally everything and I think about how like we can't afford a house and then I think about how we could turn a closet into a baby's room and like what's the most acceptable version of a closet room that we wouldn't get like reported to the child services, you know?
As long as I don't have to get rid of my stand-up arcade machine.
The baby can be on top of it.
Hell yeah. This shit's easy. What do you people complain about out there?
Okay. I think I've overdone it and I've pulled like every muscle in my body, like literally everything hurts. But this is looking so, so good. Oh, look at it. I love it. I'm going to style and fill it. I kind of want to do like some sort of like lighting situation inside there, but for right now, I'm pretty thrilled with this and it matches this. Thank you, Get Kooky. I will leave the link to her information below. Now I want to like do a backsplash. I'm in it to win it. So yeah, this is looking so good. I'm gonna keep filling and decorating, but yes. My God, I am in love with myself. This turned out so good. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Let me show it to you. I feel like even on camera it doesn't do justice for how freaking cute this is. I love it. We can display now our depression glasses, and this is for my grandma, this is from Jeff's mom. Like there's history with a lot of this stuff and I'm just living for it. I'm missing 1 glass, 2 glasses up there that are being washed, but oh my God, this was such a good idea and I love me. You know, I've been holding on to footage of me putting this up because I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it, but now I'm definitely gonna keep that. I'm gonna style that. I have a few ideas. So stick around for that. But let me insert, since I've been holding on to the footage for so long, let me insert the footage of me putting this up and be right back.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my kitchen. Really nice to have you here. I'm about to wallpaper my kitchen. Do I know how to do that? Oh, no. I have no clue how to do that. Am I gonna do it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am. I have so many mixed feelings about my kitchen. I feel like I feel very lucky to have such a large and, like, beautiful kitchen in terms of, like, the materials are really beautiful and everything's up to date for the most part, and like I am grateful to have a kitchen. That being said, I feel like my kitchen just has like no style to it, and it's my least favorite look in the house. It's definitely one of my favorite places because of the fridge and all the snacks. But in terms of like aesthetic, it's just, I am really not into the countertops, and I like the wood, but it's like a little bit dark. Overall, I'm just like not that thrilled about my kitchen, but I don't know how long we're gonna ultimately stay here, and I just don't want to invest in like pulling out, you know, the countertops or redoing the cabinets. It's a little bit overwhelming and a little too expensive. So naturally, I decided that it was necessary for me to wallpaper my kitchen, even though I have no idea how to wallpaper myself. On all the projects that I worked on and in our office, I hired a fantastic person to do the wallpapering, but you know, I figured I should learn how to do this, so I'm going to try it out on my kitchen. This is all to say, this is actually not a normal wallpaper. This is a vinyl peel and stick. The good thing about vinyl is it's going to be waterproof or water resistant, so it should do okay behind the sink. That's my main area of concern. And also, apparently it's easier to put on than regular peel and stick wallpaper. So my order came, I got my vinyl from Get Kooky, who I'm like obsessed with. Do you ever like have those like, I feel like I have like a friendship slash crush on another Instagrammer that I've never met before, but we DM'd about this vinyl, and I just feel like I want to be her best friend. She has a company called Get Kooky. I'll leave all the information below. She was so accommodating and so kind, and she actually gifted me this vinyl, and I hope that I can do the vinyl justice by properly placing it in my kitchen. But I haven't even unboxed this yet, so I'm ready to unbox it. I gave her the measurements of, I'm gonna do the whole backsplash and over here. I feel like some of you might not be down with my paper choice, but I'm down with my paper choice, and ultimately that's all that matters. But I gave her the measurements, and then she also did me a favor and like cut the pieces in general sizes of each section of the kitchen. So I'm really excited. Woo! Woo! I'm so excited. Okay. This came in the box. Thank you for your order, Lisa. Hope you love the vinyl. I'm so excited to see it in your kitchen. Give me a shout with any questions. Love and thanks for your support. Cute. Love her, love her. It's actually pretty heavy. Oh my god, cool. She gave me a little squeegee tool, which is so fun. I actually had bought one of these. If you saw my room makeover, my last room makeover, I redid a trunk and I used one of these, but she did it with the paper I'm using. So this is, spoiler alert, this is the paper I ended up choosing. Whoa, and here it all is. I gotta lay this out and check out what's going on. All right, so I rolled out all the paper, and there's far more than I had anticipated, and I don't know where any of them go, so that's good. I think this is the one that should be going over the sink, which is where I kind of want to start, but honestly, I have no idea. I mean, could I ask for help? Yeah. Am I going to? Oh, no, 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 I'm just gonna give it a go on my own and see what happens. All right, first step is clearing out the kitchen. I also want to patch any holes that I have, although this paper is so thick that I think actually I probably don't need to patch any holes, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then get the party started. Oh God. Oh God. All right, let's do this. Update, I just noticed that she wrote on the back of the paper where it goes, and God bless, thank you. I have cleaned out the area that I'm going to start with. I patched the holes, a little patching at the bottom due to some water damage, and I took off the light switch cover. As you can see, I like tested that green color because I thought I wanted to paint the kitchen green, and it didn't turn out exactly as I wanted it to be, and Jeff was mortified by the baby poop that I put on the wall. So that won't be staying, it will definitely be covered, but I'm gonna give this a go now. Trying to decide like which way is up. Story of my life. Big wall behind sink part 2. So if this is part 2, I imagine I should grab part 1. That's how math and numbers work. Geesh, which way is up and which way is down? So basically we're just gonna peel and stick. Just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. Ugh, am I too old to be doing this without someone here to spot me? In theory, we would start here and just work our way over, right? Ooh, all right, here we go. Never turn back. Ain't no stopping us now. Shit. All right, I'm gonna turn the music on so that I can calm my anxiety and continue on. I mean, the colors look cool. Hello, update. 2 things that I've learned so far. 1, you should always try to leave a little space on the end. So like I did it a few times and I was trying to line it up perfectly to the edge of the wall, but the truth of the matter is it's not cut perfectly straight. So it was starting to like go a little cockeyed. So I think that's the right way to do this. Secondly, musical theater playlist on Spotify is great background music for doing this. So basically I'm getting the hang of it, but I started to get a little bit nervous about matching the second paper with the first, because technically this is labeled number 2. So I'm going to check this out and see how I'm gonna match the seams, if it's even possible to match the seams. I feel like she gave me instruction on how to do it and I wasn't paying attention, so, you know, sounds about right. Yep, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Ah, almost died, all right, great. Yeah, shit. All right, we are getting there. This is a lot more work than I had anticipated, but I think it's just because I've never done this before. It's actually like, in theory, quite simple. Sorry, I wanted to set this up for you. Took a break to feed the dog. In theory, it's pretty easy. I would say, like, I wish I would have lined it up before I started. And, you know, it's definitely not perfect, but it's getting there, and I love the look of it. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna put in this piece before I do the bottom, cut the sides, and then take a break because I'm definitely a little bit overwhelmed, and I thought I could conquer this in a day, but I certainly cannot conquer it in a day. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break, but I think that it looks really nice too with the brown. It's super groovy, I'm into it. So there you have it. I still have extra left over, so I'm gonna consider maybe doing like a backsplash, but I'm not sure. I might actually go in with a different print, like a wood, or I'm not sure. I'm gonna play around with it, but this is where we're at today. And so yes, girl, successful. Just so much goodness. Yes. I still have so much stuff to like put away and also to get rid of, but I feel like I'm inspired and I did it. I also feel better, so I just feel like, yes. Anyways, I hope that you guys had fun with me today. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully this inspired you to get something done. Or if it didn't and you just enjoyed sitting and watching, God bless. Godspeed. I think you're great. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Look at this little contortionist.
Okay, I technically ended the video, but then I got on a roll and I cannot stop. I have the best husband ever because he's just letting me go to town in the kitchen. Thank you, namaste. I'm almost done. Should do a tour. We're living in Grandma's kitchen and I love everything about it.
Somebody asked you in your recent advice video what was the secret to a prolonged healthy relationship.
Not putting up wallpaper.
The secret is when your wife wallpapers this wall and you express that it's not your favorite, and she responds by papering the entire kitchen with it. The secret is, as you said, acceptance.
I love you. Good morning. It's the next morning. Jeff's sleeping, so I'm gonna be very quiet. But I ended up just wallpapering literally the whole kitchen. I love it so much. I think it's just so cute. I still have stuff that I want to do. Like I'd love to well, this looks so good. I love to replace the hardware to something a little bit more vintage. And then I definitely would like to get some sort of like a 60s washable shag type rug that isn't disgusting for a kitchen. But yeah, it's just so darling and I love it so much. So anyways, there you go. Guess I was feeling better. I'm a little tired today, if I'm being honest. But you know, gotta keep pushing ourselves a little bit each day. And it was totally worth it. This makes me so happy. I like woke up this morning and felt like super joyful. So there you go. Again, I'll leave the information to the vinyl. It's really quite easy to use. And to be honest, there's many spots where I kind of messed it up, but it like is so hard to tell because the pattern's so strong and the paper's so good and thick. So you can't really tell. So it's a great thing to use if you're new to wallpapering. So I'll leave the information below. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.